Hey guys, it is me, Simple Harry here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, or if you're new to my YouTube channel, it's so nice to see you here for the very first time. Today I am going to be bringing you guys my Sims 3 Cloud Household update video for the month of August 2023. So if you guys haven't seen my last two Cloud Household videos, I will have them in the subscription below for you guys. And if you haven't seen the first update and you haven't heard of this family, I suggest you go and check that update, because it's where I explain the family's backstory and what they are doing with their lives and stuff like that. And the second update is basically similar to the first video, but it's basically just an updated version on how their lives have been and what has happened to the family. So today I'm going to be showing you what has been happening in the Lawson family, aka the high school sweethearts. Let's jump into the family. Alrighty, so as you can see, we are still in the same world from the last two Cloud Household videos of this family. We're still living the world of Riverview Reimagined. I did a world overview video on that. If you guys haven't checked that out, I suggest you do. So basically, I am super excited to be showing you what the heck has happened with Angelia and Kale. So I'm pretty sure in the last update you only saw Kale and Angelia and the twins, which was Emily and Harper, but as you can see, the family has extended. So Kale and Angelia do now have two more children. I'm pretty sure Sam was in the last Cloud Household video as well, but I'm not exactly sure. But they do have two children now, which makes a total of 4 children. I will say that I was originally going to have them to have 3 children, but something just happened and they had another child, so that was super fun. So as you can see, we do actually have Kale over here, and I don't know what happened to my camera for a second, but as you can see, we have Kale over here, the handsome Kale. He is indeed an adult. I'm pretty sure he was also an adult in the last Cloud Household video as well. I actually turned off the agent in this household because I wanted to record this video before the age jump into elders, because Kale here only has 3 days till he ages up into an old man, which is going to be something that is going to be the time where he will retire from his job and stuff. And speaking of his job, he is indeed level 9 of the law enforcement career. So he's a trouble agent and he hasn't still finished his lifetime wish. So I might turn off the agent so I can finish off his lifetime wish and stuff like that. And then once he becomes an elder, he can retire and stuff like that. So yeah, so this is Kale. Nothing's really changed with him. He's still working on his dreams. He loves his job, he loves his family, he loves what he has done in his life and stuff. But yeah, so he has 3 days till he ages up, which is going to be something. So yeah, and the next one over here, we do have one of my favorite sons in this household, which is obviously Andrea Lawson. And can we just take a moment how beautiful she is? Like, she is one of my most favorite sons in this family. I just love her so much, and I'm actually going to unpause my game because she's making some grumpy faces or something like that. And the reason why she's a wee bit grumpy, which I will get into a second, because something unfortunately happened to one of the twins. So yes, I'll get that into a second. But as you can see, this is Andrea, and her hair's a wee bit darker now. She still has like her red ginger natural color that she had in the last 2 videos, but I decided to dye her hair because she was getting older and it just makes more sense to like keep dyeing her hair from going grey enough. So she has 7 days till she ages up into an elder, and she is still in the self-employment career. She's actually level 9 of the self-employment graduate career, and she's almost there. She's almost to level 10, which is super exciting. And she's already finished her lifetime wish in the last video as well, so she already did that, and she's been doing different things and stuff like that. She's actually been writing books lately, actually, so I will show you guys what books she has made. So since she finished her lifetime wish, I actually got her to do something else, because she's done her gardening, she's mastered her gardening skills. She still does it for her job, obviously, but she wanted to do something that would help her gardening, but also do something to help people with gardening. So Andrea actually decided to go ahead and make some books based on her gardening. So I thought this was a really nice idea and stuff like that. So she's actually written a few books here, as you can see. She's written a book called Teach Your Kids How to Garden, Blossoms of Riverview, The Life of a Gardener, which is basically her story and stuff like that. And The Modern Gardener is basically a non-fiction story that she has. And then she has she basically has books that's based off her gardening, because she has a lot of experience, and she has a lot of ideas that she wants to do with her gardening books and stuff like that. So I thought I would do this because I thought it was really fun, and I know people do this in real life as well. So I was okay, why not go ahead and do that? And she also has she also does have a social networking blog as well for her gardening, which is really hard to do, not gonna lie, you guys. If you guys have done the social networking skill, it takes so long to do this. I don't know what the heck I'm doing wrong, because it just takes a while to grow your blog and stuff like that, which makes more sense, because you have to work really hard to grow and stuff. But yeah, so she's been doing she's been doing a lot of social networking with her gardening and helping people improve the garden and stuff like that, basically. So I thought I would go ahead and do that. And yeah, so that's one of my favorite sons in this family, and I just love this family so much. So the next son over here, we do have so she is one of the twins, which she is the twin of Emily. So Harper is actually one of my favorite sons in this family as well. She's basically the black sheep of the family, because she's her father, but she's also the black sheep of the family, which is pretty iconic. So as you can see, Harper is now a teenager, and she's all grown up, but unfortunately when she became a teenager, she started to become rebellious. So she was she was a good girl. She's never got into trouble. She was always getting in schools, she loves school and stuff. And unfortunately, when she became a teenager, she met a boy called Jacker. So this boy here, Jacker Carter, is actually her boyfriend. They've been best friends since elementary school, but obviously as they both grew up, he's starting to become rebellious, and that also had influence on Harper. So Harper's starting to follow her boyfriend's steps and stuff, and she's really rebellious. But I will say that she does still good in school. She knows that she has to do good in school, because she actually wants to go to university. She knows that she's going through this rebellious moment of her life. She knows she's a teenager. She's having these mood swings and stuff like that. So she knows that she's going through all these phases in her life. She's changing quite a lot, basically. But yeah, so it is indeed Harper. But I also have one more thing to say. Since she has a boyfriend called Jacker, she unfortunately is indeed pregnant. So she is having a teenager pregnancy. And like I say, she's rebellious. She doesn't know what she's up to, whatever. And one day her and Jabber did the fun, and she's pregnant, and Jabber wasn't so happy about that. So I will include some screenshots in this video, by the way, as I talk about this. So Jabber wasn't too happy about her pregnancy. He was not ready to be a father. Like, he was not ready to become a father. He was like, I don't want a baby just now. This is going to ruin my life. So, her and Japper are not on speaking terms right now. Her dad have spoken to Japper, talking about the situation and stuff like that. But he went walked off in the huff. And she wasn't too happy about it, basically. So, who knows what's going to happen in the next update? Is Harper and Chopper going to come back together and, you know, take care of the child or something like that? We will have to see what happens, basically, because she really, really does love Chopper. They've been best friends since elementary school, and she's always had a crush on Chopper, but she feels like he is not going to take responsibility, so we will have to see what happens between them two. But yeah, so she is indeed pregnant with her first child. She was not expecting this to happen. She was like, oh, this is happening, and it is. And she also told her parents as well, and her dad was very supportive. He was very shocked, I will say. Like, he was very shocked about it, but he came around to it and said that I will be here and I will help you. And also, Andrea was all a bit upset about it. She was angry that her daughter got pregnant and stuff, but she eventually came around to it as well. And they both said that we will be here, we will help you, look after this baby and stuff. So yeah, so that's Harper's story basically. She's the black sheep of the family, and she's going through so many things in her life. But I'm super excited for the baby. I'm sure the baby will be cute and stuff. So the next twin over here, her name is Emily Lunson, and as you can see, she's also my favourite sim as well, because like, look at her. Like, can we just take a little moment, like, look at Emily. Emily is like geek nerd girl. Like, I don't know why she just gives me these vibes and stuff, you know, like, she is so freaking cute. And she's also very close with her twin sister, obviously. Like, they have always been really, very close to each other. Emily was actually the first person that Harper told her about her pregnancy, and she was super excited to become an auntie and stuff. So they became like super close because of that, and I was like so happy about that. Yeah, so this is Emily. She's now a teenager. She basically focuses on handness and fishing still. She's still like learning those skills because like she doesn't know what she wants to do in her life. But I will say that her traits is that she's brave, excitable, loves the heat, easily impressed. So that's her new traits for her personality traits and stuff. And I also forgot to mention that Harper is now insane, rebellious, loves the outdoors, and grumpy. So yeah, so I actually like to change my Sims traits sometimes, like halfway through the lives. It just makes more sense because, like for example, Harper no longer becomes rebellious. I will change her trait to like something else, you know. It just makes more sense because like you always can be rebellious. But yeah, so this is Emily, the twin sister of Harper, and you can definitely see that there are like completely the opposite. So like she's the black sheep. She's like a normal twin. She's like, hi, I'm just assisting, that's all. I'm just here. Like, I'm just here thriving, you know, trying to figure out what my life is about and stuff like that. I could easily see her becoming like journalism or something like that. I don't know, like it's what I can see for her, but I also think that she might be interested in politics as well. So I do think that she might get involved in politicians in The Sims and stuff, because she's actually in the study club and she's also in the debate club as well, so she might become interested in politics when she goes to university, but we will see what happens. And she also does have a job as well. She actually needs to go for an interview because I've learned more than my game where you Sims have to go for interviews and stuff, which is pretty nice. So she does have a job very soon, which is in the spa, and she will go for an interview and stuff like that. So that's super exciting. And then the next thing over here, I don't know what he's doing right now. And yes, we do have a bathtub in our back garden because it's for the dog. It's for our dog Buster, by the way. So like, I have this with Buster because it is a wee bit of a pain in the butt sometimes trying to get your dogs to go in the bathroom, and there's like no space in the bathroom, so that's why I put it outside. So before you guys come from me, yes, I have it outside just for the dog. But let me go and get Sam to get out of the bathtub. So I'm not exactly sure if he was just a baby in the last Crouching Sloth video, but I also think that he was a toddler as well, actually. But yeah, so this is indeed Sam once, and he's a very quiet person. Like, he's not shy, but he's like super quiet. He doesn't really like speak that much. He just focuses on his watch skill, and he likes to read books quite a lot, actually. Like, he's not a bookworm, but he really likes to read books like a lot. He loves books so much. Like, maybe I should give him the bookworm trait. So his personality traits is that he's a loner, genius, one of the traits from Ambitions, and he's a sob. So you can see that he's definitely like a very quiet person that's going to become like a very professional person in the future or something like that, you know. That's what I can see. That's what I can see for him, you know. But me will have to see, you know, because you never know what happens to my son. Sometimes I have like ideas for that son, and then they just change at the last second. But yeah, so this is indeed Sam Lonson, and you can see that he's all growing up into a teenager. He was a child, but he ended up aging up because I was playing the family, and then I was like, oh shit, my aging. But yeah, so he was a child before I recorded this video, and I love what I did with him, honestly. I love this outfit. Like, this outfit is something I would wear, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it is something I would wear. You know, I think you look pretty awesome, Sam. But yeah, so this is Sam, and the last child over here that was unplanned. Like, this child was unplanned because, like I said at the beginning of the video, Jessie here, Jessie's not supposed to exist in this family. Like, Andrea and Kate were supposed to have 3 children, but Andrea actually had the wish to have a child with Kale. So I decided to go ahead and give them another child in this family. So we do have Kale and Andrea's 4th child, and his name is Jesse Lonson, and you can see he's so cute. Like, I'm not gonna lie, he's like so freaking adorable. Like, he is so freaking adorable. So his traits is that he's unfortunate, he loves the cold. His favorites is that he likes green, and he likes vegetarian things, and he likes to do dunes. So that is Jesse Lonson, the last child. This time for real. Like, this will be the last child, obviously, because Andrea and Kale are going to become elders very, very soon. So I'm actually going to keep the agent off because I want Jessie to age up into like a teenager at least before Andrea and Kale becomes slightly older and stuff like that, because I don't like when my son's as a child and the mum and dad's are elders or something like that, you know. I don't like that. I don't know why I'm like that. But yeah, so this is indeed Jessie, which is the last child, and this is the family tree of the Lonson family. So you can see they have 4 children, they're happily married, and they are expecting a 3rd generation of this family very, very soon, probably in the next update. And also, speaking of the next generation, I do actually plan for Kale and Andrea to go and buy another house for Harper, because they actually want to support her and the baby. Like, they're really excited that they're going to be grandparents and stuff like that. So I do actually plan them to buy a house over here in this section of the town, because there's like one of the houses over here that is available for sale, and in the Sun Street you can actually buy like second homes and stuff like that. So my plan is that once the baby comes, I'm going to buy another house for Harper, and Harper will live in the house, but she'll still be in the family basically. So it's just be easier to like control the family and stuff like that. So I think that's going to be a pretty nice idea for the family. And so Mule said that Kale and Andrew like have been wanting to buy another house, but they're going to give it to Harper basically. So yeah, so that's what's going to happen. Alrighty guys, that is it going to be for this current household update video for the Lawson family, aka the high school sweethearts, and for the month of August 2023. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I always do this, so if you want to go ahead and see some screenshots of this family, stay to the end of this video because I will be providing screenshots after I do the section. But yeah, like I said, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys enjoy this video, and make sure you check out the last two videos if you haven't so, and I will see you all in my next video. Goodbye everybody.